Welcome everyone to the Vanguard softball field as we get going for more Golden Bay Collegiate Softball League action. As let me make a quick change here on the live stats. All right, there we go. Got the lineup squared away. Two quick changes, and we are about to get going as the Orange County Crush will be the designated visitors and the West Coast Wild will be the home side, the Wild in the black, the Crush in the white. 218 the left field line, 215 right field line, somewhere in between, out to dead center, not listed on the fence, but measure it. We'll split the middle, 216 and a half for kicks and giggles. Fast Pitch United is the organization bringing us Golden Bay Collegiate Softball League, and we are set with Sofia Garcia in the circle here for the West Coast Wild, who entered with a record of 10-3 to lead the league. First pitch at 10:03, a strike to Macy Fuller, who bats for the Crush, who are 7-5-1, battling with the Salty Waves for the second spot in this four-team league. Fuller leading off, chops it left side, foul. Lined up for the Crush. The left fielder Fuller at the dish. She'll be followed by shortstop Riley Reeves and Avery Cordell from first base. Alyssa Deffelson playing in right field. Tiana Johnson at third base. Ashley Lawn in center. She's back with the Crush today. Emma Foster DH. Kayla McGee the catcher. That's another foul. Kayla McGee, the catcher, batting 8th. Juliette Verdugo, the second baseman, batting 9th. And Maria Zapata, the starter for the Crush, in the 10 spot. Sofia Garcia is throwing to Austin Comstock, who returns to the team after a brief absence. Fuller back to Garcia, the pitcher. Fuller's got speed, but Garcia, a good turn. Out number 1. Addie Myers is at first. Harper Campanella at second. Lily Rice at third, and Maddie Lardazabal is at short. Montoya in left, McKenna Dare in center, and Leanne Griffel in right. Riley Reeves looks at ball 1. The Crush as a team batting .353, 113 hits, 68 RBI. These are two teams that have hit all 7 home runs, strike 1 over the outer half. Let's go. Nice pitch from Garcia, breaking to the outer corner. The Crush 2 mornings ago, as Reeves takes a step forward in the box and looks for one going high and wide. 2-1. Tiana Johnson with 2 trips around the bases 2 mornings ago on a Monday to now take the lead in the summer with 2 home runs to her tally. Ball 3, low and away. And Avery Cordell hit 1. 4 individuals across the West Coast Wild lineup have touched them all. And Garcia throws one low in, and a walk. First runner aboard here in this morning's game. Justin Bird is happy to have you alongside on this Monday morning in Costa Mesa. The overcast, kind of foggy clouds are hanging around. No wind, and Cordell steps in, hit a home run on Monday morning. Well, these are the conditions for it again, but this is a ground ball. Could be two. Lardizábal completes the turn from Harper Campanella, and we will go quickly to the bottom of the first after the double play. Takes off the walk from Reeves 4-6-3 is how it goes down in the box score. I'll bring Mariah Zapata to the circle as she is picking up her 5th start, and she's, I believe, making her 3rd or 4th start in a row. Zapata is 1-1 now, 32 hits, 23 runs, of which 19 have been earned, 10 walks to 3 Ks, and an ERA of 8.86. She's throwing to Kayla McGee. At first base will be Avery Cordell. Left side of the infield, Tana Johnson's at the hot corner. Middle infielders will be Riley Reeves at short and Juliet Verdugo at second. Left to right features Macy Fuller to start, Ashley Lawn in center, and Alyssa Deflison in right. But those three seem to change just about every inning over the course of a game, so I'll try and keep track of that for you, as they just like getting reps in the outfield wherever it might be. Leading off for the Wild will be Jada Montoya, the left fielder, followed by Maddie Lardizábal, the shortstop, Austin Comstock, the catcher, batting third, Harper Campanella in the cleanup role, McKenna Dare, the center fielder in the 5 spot, batting 6, Addie Myers from first base, Lily Rice at third base, bat 7th, Sophia Garcia throwing to start the game, batting 8th. Marina Egbert bats 9th. Leah Griffel, the right fielder, batting 10th. And Mackenzie Warner in the 11th spot. The Wild back to their full complement of players and back to hitting all 11 on their roster. The Wild enter batting .324, 111 hits as a squad. First pitch, and that is a strike to Montoya. So a few less points batting average wise for the Wild, but 2 less hits than the Crush. That's missing for ball 2. 2-0. Leading the way with 4 home runs is this Wild side, as I mentioned. Both teams with 8 triples, though the Wild have an advantage of 20 doubles to 16 for the Crush as that one trickles through left side. Both Johnson and Reeves reaching the hands out, and none of their gloves are able to snag it. And Montoya with a ground ball single to left field, the first hit of the game. Maddie Lardizábal, the shortstop, stands in looking to get going offensively as she takes a ball. Was hitting over 500, but has not collected a hit over the past 2 games. So 15 in 11 games, an average of .455. Looks at ball 2. Montoya takes off for second. Good throw by McGee, but Montoya just had better pace, and it's a stolen base. So runner in scoring position. Lardizábal tied for the team lead in hits with 15. 9 singles, 2 doubles, team high 3 triples, and a home run, tied with Comstock with 9 runs batted in. Shallow fly ball to left. Fuller is there, and that is out number 1. Austin Comstock had to miss the past couple days, but is back in the lineup. This will be her 12th game. In 32 ABs, hitting .469, which is now the team lead. Same with Lardizábal, 15 hits. 14 singles is top of the charts, as that's a strike. 0-1, a double, And tied again with Artizabal with 9 runs batted in. Could make it 10 with Montoya at second, and rolling in, gets away from McGee. Runner to third. Leadoff single, a fly out, so 1 on, 1 out, and 1-1 count. Zapata deals, Comstock deep to right field, Defelson's turning, and it's over her glove. It's to the fence. It's 1-0. Deffelson brings it to the cutoff as Comstock reaches third, standing up for her first triple of this summer season. 1-0, West Coast Wild. So Comstock now just needs a home run to have one of everything this summer season. 16 hits and the team's 9th triple. RBI number 10, as that's a ball to Campanella. And that should put her second in the RBI leaderboard as Comstock moves above Savannah Gatewood, Dylan Tapia, and Melina Alfano. That's to third. Johnson looks to third, throws across the diamond to Cordell. And Harper Campanella is a ground out victim.
We're good.
And McKenna Dare hits a foul, and then a slightly errant throw by Riley Reeves, but Cordell comes off the base and tags the runner McKenna Dare out on the line for out number 3, but 2 hits produce a run, and it's 1-0 as we head to the top of the second.
And then he's like, nah, she's doing trainer thing.
Top of the second, Alyssa Deffelson looks at a couple of balls. The lefty takes another one.
Bro.
Swing in a foul over to the left side, and that will drop for a foul ball. Deffelson leading the league in hits with 14 singles, 2 doubles, 3 triples, 6 runs driven in, hitting an even Steven 500 and getting all sorts of encouragement from the Crush dugout here on this Wednesday morning. Facing Garcia, delivery on its way, low for ball 3, 3-1. Riley Reese and Emma Foster have found their caffeine this morning. Deffelson, 3-1. Yeah, could use a little dose of that. Hits it right back up the middle into left center field. And Deffelson back on the hit train after not getting a hit yesterday. The first game she had not found a hit in this entire summer campaign. And she's back on the board with the team's first single. Reeves took a walk in the first, but was out on the double play. Bringing up Tiana Johnson. Johnson now hitting .368. Her bat coming to life a bit this week. 7 hits and 31 at-bats. 4 singles, a double, and 2 home runs. Lardizabal cuts it, drops it, and everyone's going to be safe.
No?
E6 error. A hit and an error, putting 2 on with no out. Ashley Lawn missed a couple games, but is back. Enters hitting .500, 10 hits and 20 at-bats, 5 singles, 4 doubles, and a triple. Is driven in 7, and could make it 8 with the speedy Deffelson at second. Looks at ball 1 from Sofia Garcia. Garcia making her 5th start, her 10th appearance. 3-0, 36 hits, 14 runs, 6 earned, 8 walks, 12 Ks, an ERA of 1.44. Is statistically the second best pitcher in the Summer League so far, trailing Maddie Beliveau. The windup, Lawn, flare shot left field, falling foul. That one just turning foul as it was in the air over third base. Montoya chasing it down. 2-1. Garcia in the motion. Above the belt. 3 balls and a strike. One nothing in favor of the designated home team, the West Coast Wild. Lawn, again left side, hits right off the line into the left of third for the Lawn, strike 2.
They scored in their first at-bat?
Full count to Ashley Lawn, the University of Nebraska Omaha player. Looking at the payoff pitch and coming up empty. Garcia gets strikeout number 1. A low off-speed pitch. Lawn went chasing, could not connect, and here comes Emma Foster to the plate. With a nice 3-for-3 day yesterday. Went from batting under 500 to even 500 average with 14 hits and 28 at-bats. All singles, 4 runs driven in. A ball as Garcia just missed the inner edge. Oh boy. Garcia brings it outside, bowls it over the outer half for strike 1. It's 1-1. Friends, if you want to come see a good show, then you should be here live in person for Reeves and Foster coming to you for nightly comedy. Just kidding. That's shallow center field. McKenna there. Dare is there for out number 2.
Way to go, Dave!
That's so funny.
And that will bring up Kayla McGee. McGee hitting .321, 9 hits and 28 at-bats, a double and 8 singles, 7 runs driven in. The lefty has applied the patriotic paint job this week with a red, white, and blue ribbon job in the hair and a flag bat grip on her white bat. Looks at ball 1 from Garcia. 6 walks, 1 strikeout for McGee. Swing and a miss, makes it 1-1. A little bit of a cooler morning with the overcast clouds staying in here at 10:22. McGee looks at ball 2, which bodes well for the afternoon. And last week it was sunny already at the 10 a.m. game. Clouds winning out a little longer against the sun today. Garcia in the motion. And that one hits McGee in the head, but she doesn't look any worse for wear and jogs down to first. First hit batter of the day will load the bases. Sports Medicine professional KP, our AT on site, looks out. Make sure that Kayla's okay. Gets the thumbs up. And Juliet Verdugo will step in with a chance to tie the game. There are 2 outs, but the bases are loaded. Verdugo with 2 hits and a first pitch, dropping foul. 0-1. Both hits being singles and 17 at-bats. She's hitting .118. Has scored 1 run, but looking for her first RBI. And granted, Verdugo is only playing her 9th game, so 3 or 4 less than most of the players on the roster. That's low, 1-1. But it would be a nice time for her to get her first ribby.
Ribbit.
Grounded towards third, and that will unfortunately do on the fielder's choice, and the Crush leave the bases loaded on a hit and an error. And it is 1-0 headed to the bottom of the second.
At one point, you guys always have
Addie
better
Myers
bats.
leading off the bottom of the second. Swings, first pitch right to Reeves, up and a clutch, and it's a first pitch ground out for Zapata.
You're right.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
Myers
That's fair.
entered
No,
the day
I would take anything you don't want.
as that is a ball
There's like I had a dad
with
hat
a
one, but I don't
306
like how it,
average, 11
fits.
hits and
So I'm
36
like,
at
I'm looking
bats.
for
Lily
a new one.
Rice, 333 hitter, 9 hits, 7 for singles, 2 doubles,
deal.
6 runs batted in, hitting 333. Zapata working here for the crush. Little pop up right side. Cordell's going to let it bounce and then tail foul. A ball on a strike. Cordell launched towards the ball trying to catch in the air, but realized it was going to fall short and could recognize the spin was tailing to the right. Said, well, we'll just let it be a foul ball. Myers, now Rice, and then Sofia Garcia.
Foster's on one.
Reached for and popped up by second. Reeves, right behind the base,
Nice.
makes the catch, route number 2.
Dude, she's so funny. Wait, isn't that Foster at second?
So the pitcher, Sofia Garcia, comes to the plate with a 346 average, 9 hits and 26 at-bats, 8 singles and a double, 4 driven in. Swings first pitch, right side, Foster, it's us under her glove. Defleson tries to get her at first, not in. Oh, it is in time! 9-3 ground out as Defleson hustled in, picked it up, and zipped it to first. I think Garcia thought she was safe by a step, but apparently not, and it's 3 up, 3 down. And we'll head to the third, 1-0, the Wild on top. Top of the third, strike 1. Zapata leading off. The pitcher trying to help her team's cause, trailing by a run. And Garcia trying to hold the crush in check. It is Zapata looking for her first hit. She has a run driven in, a run scored, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. It is now down 0-2. Garcia's thrown 34 pitches so far in this one. And that is a riser that Zapata will lay off. 1-2. Then it's to the top of the lineup after this. So Fuller and then Reeves. 1-2. Just a little off the inside. Bent under the knees as it crossed home plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The delivery. Tip to the screen. Zapata stays alive to see another pitch. Crush scoring 11 runs yesterday on 8 hits with an error, beating the Ducktown Quacks 11-1, 5 in the second and the fourth, and 1 run in the third. Coming in, Zapata back to Garcia. It's off her glove, off of her, still has time and completes it for out number 1. Almost caught it, tipped off her glove, hit off her right leg, and then landed near her left foot. And Garcia stayed composed and gets Zapata out at first. Brings up Macy Fuller out of Huntington Beach High School. And hey to Jeff Horsberg, if he's watching his former high school player in action, lays a bunt down, but Fuller put a little too much spin on it, and it rolls foul left side for strike 1. Fuller hitting .273, 9 singles in 33 at-bats, driving in 2 runs, scoring a second on the team mark of 11 runs. The ball makes it a ball and a strike. Pulling it back, Fuller looks at strike 2, outer corner at the belt. Montoya in, as is the left side of the infield, knowing Fuller likes to drag it that way. That's low, 2-2.
2?
Fuller has taken 7 walks this summer. Out of Cal State San Marcos, looking to get into a starting role down south this year. Bouncing foul. We'll go back 2-2. Garcia has the sign from Comstock. Fuller reaches for it. Campanella charges up. Throw is in time. 2 on here in the top of the third.
That's nice. At third?
Yeah, it's hard for them. Again, they switch, I think, like every other.
I know, but it drives me nuts. Can't predict, right?
Yeah, So 2 gone for Riley Reeves. Took a walk. Entered the day hitting .355 with 11 hits and 31 at-bats. 8 singles, 3 doubles, 8 runs batted in.
Isn't that?
Tied for third on the team with 10 runs scored.
Who's first?
They're saying 70-mile
Myers.
That's Myers, and that's
Yeah.
myself.
That's a strike on the outer half. Reeves now looking at a 1-1 count.
And then here, let's see, this is the
A UC Davis teammate of Alyssa Deflison looks, swings, and hits it foul. Ball and 2 strikes now. And if you're looking for someone to add to be a true spark plug, look no further than the player in the batter's box. Energy for days, it seems like. Reeves takes on the outer half and wishes she would have taken a swing at it, as that is Garcia's second strikeout. And she's got a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the third, bringing her team to the plate in the bottom half. We would come back. Bottom of the third, Marina Egbert leading off for the Wild. Looks at ball 1. Egbert hitting 300. 9 hits, 5 singles and 3 doubles, and a home run. 6 runs driven in and 30 at-bats. Delivery on its way. 2-0 is Zapata. Misses low on the inner half. Egbert implied when I was talking to her last week that she has done a summer league like this at least once or twice. And it seems like she takes, as that is a strike over the inner edge, 2-1, to enjoy some time hitting. She is not registered in plate appearance at NYU, solely a pitcher. 2-1, she swings, hits it, high hop, but Reeves by second. Frozen time for out number 1. Leah Griffel with 3 hits and 31 at-bats. A single, 2 doubles, and 2 runs batted in for the right fielder slash catcher for this Wild team. Starting in right field today.
Oh, they switched again. Who's in for second now? Verdugo?
Yeah. Strike 1 on the outer half from Zapata. The Long Beach Community College pitcher looking for a new home as she has been finished her 2 years at Community College. That's high for ball 2. 2 years at 2.45 ERA at LBC. 16-2 in 30 appearances. Teams are certainly feeling a bit more
For real.
together today, as that's low for a ball. Got in a couple chants going from each dugout after a couple weeks of really just everyone hanging out and watching. So the Wild and Crush getting into the team spirit here in a 1-0 game. Zapata 2-2. Griffel, that's straight up. Cordell wants it. And Cordell gets it. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Brings up Mackenzie Warner. The pitcher first baseman hitting 150 in 20 at-bats. 3 hits, all singles. 2 runs batted in and 3 runs scored for Warner. And helped get a win yesterday as she got her 3rd hit. Got to second on an error in the outfield. Yep, scoring the first run to help the Wild beat the Salty Waves in the bottom of the 6th. So ball outside. She scored the first of 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Getting batted in by Jada Montoya. And Warner hits it to left field. Fuller's on the charge and is going to get down. Warner is around first, headed to second. Mackenzie Warner, her first extra base hit of the summer, is a double to left center field. Oh gosh. Pitch Montoya caught by Deflison, and that will retire the side. So hit and a runner left on base. 1-0 as we head to the 4th, but a solid double for Warner. Terrific. Mackenzie Warner making her 10th appearance. She has 5 starts, 2-1 record with a save. 20 hits, 10 runs, 7 earned, 9 walks and strikeouts for a 1.88 ERA. She takes over for Garcia here in the top of the 4th. First batter will be Avery Cordell, who looks at ball 1 high. Hitting a ground ball double play her last time up, but enters as a .531 hitter today. 17 hits, 11 singles, 4 doubles, a triple, home run, and a league-leading 15 runs batted in. That's ball 2 to Cordell. Cordell had the top RBI tally in the Golden Bay Collegiate League. The second best batting average. That's ball 3. Second in hits to her teammate Deflison. Second in slugging. Third in on-base percentage. Second in OBP plus slugging. And takes strike 1 on the inner half. So very solid summer going for Cordell. The Sun looks like it's going to make its debut here soon. Hits that one right side, grounded. A little confusion between the right side infielders, but it's going to be Rice making way, and Myers going to the bag, and it is out, number 1. Melissa Deflison with the most hits in the league, with 19. Again, at least one in every game until yesterday. Looks the first pitch, fouls it immediately, bouncing to right field. For the first time, Deflison going 0 for 4, did not reach base safely. But picked up the win as a pitcher in the 11-1 win over the Ducktown Quacks yesterday. But with the arrival of Zapata, hasn't had to pitch as much, getting time in a normal position for UC Davis, the outfield. Ball 1 outside. One and 1. Kenzie Warner, deliberate motion, and gets it over the outer half for strike 2.
I'm gonna probably take the 128 back.
Wind up, and Deflison strokes it to center. Going back is Darren on the run. Has it in the left hand for out number 2. Deflison was 3rd in the league in batting average at 500 entering the day. Was leading the league in triples, tied with Lardazabal, teammates Saskia Robb and Savannah Gatewood with 3 triples. 5th in OBP plus slugging here this summer out of all players. Tiana Johnson stands in, reached on an error last time up. That's a ball. Johnson with a hit and a walk yesterday. 2 runs scored in 2 at-bats. 2-0 to the third baseman out of Chico State. Hits it foul and right into the dugout, right through the opening, and everyone in the Crush dugout eluded it. Like it was kind of a off-speed foul ball. No one really in danger of that one. Delivery, low. 3-1. Wind up, and Johnson takes a walk. So no official ABs for the third baseman, but she's been aboard twice in 2 trips to the plate. And Ashley Lawn steps up for her second AB, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Looks at the first pitch, takes strike 1 over the outer half. had 5 hits over her first 3 games, 2 each against the Quacks on the 13th and 14th of June, and then 1 on the 21st against the Wild. And while she's missed a couple games, is currently riding a 3-game hit streak. And again, it was 5 over the 3 games, 1 against the Salty Waves on June 25th. She looks at a 2-0 count. Then 2 each on the 26th and 27th against the Waves. So 5 hits over her past 7 at-bats. Looking to keep that streak going. Holds her swing and takes the ball. 2 games with 2 RBIs, the 25th and the 14th. Her summer highs so far. Warner brings it. Lawn to left field, continues her hitting streak. It's up to 4 games. Runners at first and second. Two knocks on the day for the Crush now. Two on, but 2 out for Emma Foster. "14 hits, 3rd on the team, bouncing in. Comstock efficiently keeps it right in front of her. Runners will hold 1-0. And Foster had a very nice day at the plate yesterday. 3 for 3 scored, 2 runs. 3 hits in a game. Her summer high is that's strike 1 on the inner half at the knees. Even at 1 apiece. She started the summer with a 4-game hitting streak. Had gone hitless over the past 2 games before 3 yesterday. That's to second. And that will retire the side. So 2 runners left on base. And a hit. And a walk, but no runs. Take us to the bottom of the 4th. Still 1-0 West Coast Wild. Maddie Lardy-Zabel leading off for the West Coast Wild. Swings and sends the first pitch back to the screen. 0-1.
Don't hit Justin's camera.
Lardy-Zabel making quite the impression here. Comes up empty. 0-2 over the course of this summer. A hit in every game until the past 2. 3 hits being her high. I was against the Quacks on the 27th. And she's hit, like, most likely the longest home run I have seen on the softball field in 8 years of covering action here on Vanguard's very long softball field. Cleared the fence and then some, going probably 240. Almost a baseball major league home run for Lardy-Zabel. Hits it to 3rd. Johnson handles it. And that will be out number 1. But she has to find her form a little here from the plate. Good hits, but they're right to defenders. And she is riding unfortunately, a no-hit train now over her past 7 ABs. Austin Comstock with a RBI triple. her last time up. Her first triple, and that's strike one at the knees. Zapata brings it low for a 1-1 count. Comstock did not have a hit June 18th. After opening the series with 3 hits in her first 5 ABs. Since then, a hit in at least 1 hit in every game for Comstock, including today. And she has had 5 hits with 5 games with 2 hits. I cannot say that right for whatever reason. Ay, ay, ay. Get my tongue untwisted here. That's low for a ball. 5 multi-hit games this summer for Comstock, who could add a 6-1 on if she could plop something down here with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Zapata in the motion, and Comstock will let it hit her.
That was funny.
Not a hit, but she's on base both times here on this Wednesday morning. 1 on, 1 out for Harper Campanella. And there is a 400 hitter on the day with 14 hits and 35 at-bats. 7 singles, 4 doubles, which is a team lead. 2 triples, a home run, 8 runs batted in, second on the squad. Well, now third as Comstock has 10, Lardizabal on 9, and then Campanella and Myers with 8. Hits it towards short. Reeves takes it to the base herself. Throw to first is not going to be in time. And fielder's choice because Reeves thought Foster was going to get to the bag for a 4-6-4-3 double play. Then realized she and Foster were going to get there about the same time, so she decided to take it herself. That will put 2 out for McKenna Dare. 306 hitter, 11 hits, 7 singles, 3 doubles, a triple, and 6 batted in. The 3 Lewis Clark players batting within 4 slots of each other. Lily Rice breaking that up. She's on the on-deck circle. The next one, Dare hits it, right field. Deffelson going back, looks up over his shoulder, and it's off to her right. It's off the fence. Campanella around third, coming to double the lead. In there with a triple. McKenna Dare, her second triple and her 7th RBI, puts the West Coast Wild up 2-0. And they've done it each time off a triple. Dare going with the pitch on the outer half, and Deffelson has good speed, read it well, but the ball was falling off over her right shoulder, more towards the corner. Had to track it down. And with a 2-0 lead, here is Lily Rice. Or excuse me, Addison Myers. That's a ball, 1-0.
See? I get them mixed up. I don't know why. I don't know why I had in my head like Rice was taller.
A ground out her first time up. That's inside, 2-0. Myers with 8 runs batted in. Looking to make it 9 and move into a tie with Lardizabal in that category. At the moment, doesn't need the swing. 3 balls, no strikes. Zapata. We'll see if on the 3-0 pitch, Myers decides to give it a go. She does not, and Zapata can't find the zone. Runners at the corners for Lily Rice as the sun breaks out of the clouds and bathes the field in sun. 2 on, 2 out, and a run in. Zapata in the motion. 5 outside the zone in a row for the starter for the Crush. And the 1-0 is hit past Reeves into left field. It's an RBI base hit for Willie Rice, and it's 3-0 Wild.
Really out.
Rice with her 10th hit, 8th single, and she has RBI number 7 of the campaign.
Oh, really? Yeah, so. That's cool. Yeah, we all flew.
5 hits have brought in those 3 runs for the Wild, and Sofia Garcia takes the strike down the middle at the belt. 0-1. A ground out her first time up as Deffelson Wright got her by not that much, but did on the slow roller into the grass. Chopper foul makes it. One rolls into the dugout over there on the left side. So we've had each team foul a ball into their own dugout. The odds of that are pretty low. But Garcia is down 0-2. Zapata trying to escape the inning. And she will as Foster runs behind second. Good speed and returns to the dugout with the pop out. But in the inning, a pair of hits and a hit batter bring in 2 runs. 2 runners left on base, and we head to the 5th, and it is 3-0 in favor of the West Coast Wild.
Thank you.
Golly. Yo, what's
Oh,
up?
it just froze again? And
Yeah.
then, oh, there you go.
So cool. Go to, yep,
Yeah.
and then,
It just was like.
wait. Go back. Oh, yeah, no, that's the right one. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I trust you.
No, you're good. I
No, it was
do-
just the other day, I somehow started scoring the
it's
next
easy to-
morning's game.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I
was
went
like,
on Game
wait,
Changer
what?
and I was like, what just happened?
Wait, what?
Did you have to like input the whole game
Uh,
again, or how did you?
yeah,
switch
I ended up doing it twice because I wanted to get it right. So,
it? Dang.
oh well.
Yeah, I was at first base. And it was it's such a different view of the field.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like kind of easy to like click the wrong thing. And
Yeah, it's so easy on that program. Oh gosh. Kayla McGee tries a cheeky little bunt on the first pitch in the top of the 5th, and it rolls foul for strike 1.
right as she's taking a sip too.
McGee hit by a pitch her first time up, so this might be her first real at-bat of the game. 1 plate appearances, 1 trip to first. That's ball 1.
Yeah, you practice it a little bit, I guess.
1-1. McGee swings, drives it to center field, but Dare is taking a couple steps back and has it for out number 1. Brings up Juliet Verdugo. Also looking for her first AB as she reached on fielder's choice last time up. Wind up from Warner, and Verdugo takes a strike over the outer half. Good slider there from Warner, tailing away from the hitter. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Wild, all three pitchers with similar stats in terms of appearances and starts and innings worked. They've been working well as a staff. That's low and away for a ball. Team ERA of 2.27, which I think is the best with multiple pitchers. If you look at the Salty Waves one, as the next one inbound. Hit to third and under the glove of Lily Rice into left field for a base hit. Third hit of the game for the Crush. A 1-out knock brings up Zapata. As a matter of fact, let's do just that. Zapata 0 for 1 on a ground out back to the pitcher, her first time up. Salty Waves have the best individual pitcher, as that's low and inside for ball 1. Maddie Beliveau leading most stats. But their team ERA is 4.0. As a couple of their other pitchers who have made a single appearance have not done as well as Beliveau. Bunt popped up, and Comstock almost got it on the dive. Puts everything into the dive, comes up a little short, and it's a strike. A ball and a strike against Zapata. A good effort from the catcher. So the Wild with the best team ERA out of all 4 squads. Popped up, very shallow center. Dare has her second catch in the frame. 4-out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, and Macy Fuller.
I need them to start like doing stuff. Let's see some hits. Let's see some runs. Some action.
Wild have given up, as that's a strike over the outer half. A couple big scores. They've lost 7-3 and 5-1. And though they won 9-7 and 10-8. The last few games, pretty efficient. Winning 6-3 against the Waves, 4-1 against the Quacks, 5-4, and 8-1. Losing to the Waves 2-0 and winning yesterday 3-1. Ahead 3-0 here. Fuller looks at a ball. 2 balls and a strike. Delivery on its way. Fuller hits it foul. So it's 2 apiece. Verdugo stands at first. 2's Wild here in the top of the 5th. On its way. Full count. We'll see if Zapata or ask if she was going to be asked to do 5 innings, or if Deffelson will spell her. Old Fuller thought it was a walk, but it catches the outer corner, and Warner has her first strikeout to strand a runner aboard. 6 left on base by the Wild with 3 hits, and it's 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Marina Egbert leading off here for the Wild. Takes strike one. Egbert 0 for 1 with a ground out so far on the day. Egbert yesterday, as he hits it to short, Reeves handles it and gets it to Kayla McGee for out number 1. McGee taking over at first base.
Who did that go to?
Shortstop. Egbert with a strikeout in 2 at-bats, going 0 for 2. 0 for 2 at the moment with 2 ground outs. Leah Griffin will pop up her first time at the plate, and 0 for 2 yesterday as well. Swings and drills it to left center field, past the outreach arm of Deflis into the fence it goes. Griffel with a stand-up double.
Could have got that. I'm just kidding.
Deflin playing a little closer towards the left field corner, and Griffel finds more towards center, some green grass for her 3rd double and her 4th hit.
That's Carl.
The 6th hit for the team today. And Griffel with 3 extra base hits. And her 4 knocks this summer. And Mackenzie Warner strokes it right to Reeves for out number 2.
Yeah, we're not really big baseball fans. My parents are more into football.
A double, but 2 outs now for Jada Montoya, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out. Looks at the first pitch, low and away for ball 1. Montoya 2 hits and 3 at-bats and a run scored yesterday. The windup, Zapata brings it above the belt. 1-1 with Griffel at second base. A 3-0 lead for the Wild as we come towards the end of the 5th. I think we've got enough pitchers to go the distance, but we'll find out shortly, as that's low for ball 2. 2-1. The Waves and the Quacks will be the 1 p.m. game. That is ball 4. 1 for 2 with a walk is Montoya. And now some danger here for the Crush, who trail by 3, and Lardizabal, hitless over the past couple games, looking to break out of that slump. Could do some damage here. Waits for the first pitch, swings a little too under it, fouls it away 0-1. Talking to her a little yesterday what it takes to get to Clemson University from here in SoCal. Grounds the number 1 foul, so it's 0-2. Said it was an all-day travel, and fortunately for the most part, you got to fly into Atlanta. They make a couple-hour drive north. I've only been to the Atlanta airport once, and that was kind of enough. Was there for a 7 a.m. flight, and the line at security at 4:30 in the morning was longer than anything I've ever seen. That's high for ball 1, 1-2. She said she could fly into Greensville, North Carolina, and make a drive south, but that's a little harder to find flights to. Swing and a miss. And Zapata with a huge K leaves 2 aboard. And the Wild have left 5 on base, but they lead 3-0 as we head to the 6th inning.
Yep.
Riley Reeves takes a strike from Marina Egbert to start the top of the 6th. Again, everyone getting just about equal innings. Egbert making her 11th appearance, 5-2 with an ERA of 3.50. 17 runs, 14 earned, 34 hits, 18 strikeouts to lead the team, 10 walks. And that's a foul back to the screen to make it 0-2. Reeves a walk and a K. On this Wednesday, popped up, foul, and it will get over. Yesterday, a ball like that went up and over. Unfortunately, one of Vanguard women's volleyball players who was here to do a workout was leaving, and it thudded right on top of her car. Luckily, it did not dent or break anything. Everybody was okay, but Peyton Darn was certainly scared. A little soft liner to third is caught by Harper Campanella for out number 1. Campanella scooping it before it hit the ground. Cordell 0 for 2. Looking for her first hit today to keep her hitting streak going. And to left field, finds grass. Montoya cuts it off before it gets to the corner, and she brings it into Lardizabal, so it's a single for Cordell. The 4th hit, though, of the day for the Crush. And the heart of the order here, Reeves, Cordell, Deffelson due up here in the top of the 6th. Alyssa with a single and a fly out. Has power and speed. Chasing 3. Can she help the Crush's cause? But that one's popped up to short. Lardizabal waving the arms and makes the catch near her left cheek for out number 2. Tiana Johnson has been on base twice. No official ABs, reach on an error and a walk.
Dusty field.
Johnson with home run power, swings and hits it, but not far enough. Right to Montoya. And the 7th runner left on base by the Crush have them trailing 3 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. It will be Comstock, Campanella, and McKenna Dare when we return.
Nice.
Alyssa Deffelson now pitching for the Crush. Her 12th appearance, an ERA of 4.61, 32 Ks, 24 walks, 36 runs, only 29 of which have been earned, and pitches a strike to Austin Comstock to get the 8B going. 1 for 1 with a triple RBI, then hit by a pitch her last time up. Looks at a riser, high, 1-1. Ashley Lawn returns to center, Macy Fuller to left, Cordell's in right. Verdugo at second, McGee at first. Left side remains Reeves and Tiana Johnson. Foster behind the plate blocks that one. It's 2-1. Good hockey goalie butterfly style shown by Foster there. Pretty boring free agency day yesterday in the NHL as this one is lifted foul straight back behind us towards some cars. One hop and it missed. everything. That's good to see. 2-2. And that is all I'll leave you with on my NHL commentary for the day. Defleson, outer half, called strike 3, her first K, the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. Back-to-back Ks for OC Crush pitchers as Zapata got Lardizabal last half inning, and Comstock down looking to start the bottom of the 6th. Campanella, fielder's choice and a ground out 0 for 1, reaches first pitch, fouled up and away, towards the truck, towards the car, off 1. But no damage done. Defleson was the main arm here for the Crush over the opening week or two until Zapata came in. That's a strike over the outer half, 0-2. If you look at the Crush stat page, Tara Skinner, Bailey Honeycutt, Marina Egbert, Savannah Mitchell, all on other teams having to pitch because Defleson got tired in a couple of those games and they wanted to play 7. Most starters, as that was fouled away by Campanella, seems to be a limit on about 5 innings unless someone really wants to go 7 for some reason. 5 and then 2. The Wild have been going 3-2-2 over every game since they have 3 pitchers. Plenty of arms to spare. 3 pitches, 2 strikes, and Campanella swings and hits another foul.
You need like a on that section that then like pushes it back over here. Just like falls down.
Right. 0-2 again. Hit foul down the line. So 3 straight fouls by Campanella. Saw Rain Althouse yesterday work through 15 pitches in 1 at-bat, the longest of the summer. Made a number of fouls to eventually earn herself a walk.
Can you give me those sunscreen spray? Thanks, friend.
Ball 1. Defleson under the knees, rolling it in. 1-2. Campanella. Check swing. Did she go? No, she did not. There's the umpire out there. He's standing off a second. Home plate umpire blocking his call. So it's now 2-2. Campanella halting the hands in time. Ball 3, high and away. 3 straight balls after 4 fouls in a row.
Who is he doing to? I'm dead.
And the payoff is low for a walk. McKenna Dare swing and a foul, first pitch. Offense, it comes back to Defleson, 0-1.
Oh, look at you go. Like actively?
A triple and a ground out for Dare.
What was that last question?
1-1. Foul and a ball. Campanella on first. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Gabby Collins?
1-1. Dare looks at a fastball above the chest. 2-1. Hour 20 into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. 3-0 lead for the Wild. Looking to add on more. Dare sends that one deep, but well foul. 2-2. Dare likes to tap her batting helmet. Now puts the bat behind her head. Swings, hits it right field. That will get down, and it's rolling into the deep right field corner in foul territory. This could be a triple. She hustles. Campanella's going to be waved home. Dare headed to third. The throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 triples, 2 RBI for McKenna Dare. Has the Wild ahead 4-0.
That's it. That's what I was talking about. Some action.
Her 13th hit, and now 3 doubles and 8 runs batted in. McKenna Dare placing it perfectly in right field, and it kicked right towards the brick fence in foul territory. Cordell did all she could to track it down, but speed on the base pass, and it's 4-0. Addie Myers standing in. A walk and a ground out 0 for 1. Drilled to center field on the line. It's a 1-hop single and an RBI for Addison Myers. And it's 5-0 Wild. RBI single. Last time up for Lily Rice, and a pop-up has her at 1 for 2. And Foster will go out and talk to Deflison. First pitch, Deflison, that's high for a ball, 1-0. 2 runs would be enough for the mercy rule here for the Wild. Strikeout for Deflison started the inning. Walk, triple and a single since then.
Is that his strike?
8 hits now, as that misses for a ball. For the Wild, producing those. It's 6-0, right?
5. I have 5.
Oh, yeah, 5. Sorry, 5-0, so 3 runs for the 8. 2-2 at the plate. 2 in here in the bottom of 6, waiting to foul tip. Wind up, and another foul. Straight back to the screen.
I was like zoning out too.
Stats person flinching because she lost track of where the ball was on that one. Coming straight at her.
Wow.
Oh, sorry, Jess. Let's try to not call you out by name.
I see.
Trying to be kind, friend.
Good looking out.
2-2 as Rice with another foul stays alive. Myers at first. 1 out, 2 in, another foul.
Is that this end?
Hmm?
That line on the first?
I think so. Wind up. The next 2-2 popped up straight back again. Getting up to 6 fouls now for Rice. What can Deflison bring to get past the right-handed Lily Rice? Still 2-2. On its way. High for ball 3. Riser got a little out of control.
Does Deflison usually pitch?
And the payoff, hit foul. So over 10 pitches now in the AB. Payoff pitch number 2. Hit to center. Long going back. Waits and makes the catch. Long battle by Lily Rice, but it turns out to be a flyout at the end of the day. But credit for fouling off a number of pitches there. As Lily Rice returns to the dugout, Sophia Garcia will step up. Garcia, the pitcher record, 0 for 2 from the plate though. But on tap for a win with a 5-0 cushion. First pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1. Lon, Foster, and McGee due up for the crush in the top of the 7th to try and score at least 5. Foul to the screen makes it 0-2. That time Jess was a little more locked in on where the pitch is going off the bat of Garcia. No flinches over there this time. And the 0-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Effelson brackets the inning with K's, but a walk, a triple, and a single drive in 2. The Crush are chasing 5 as we head to the top of the 7th.
Did she?
Hilarious. Ashley Long leading off the top of the 7th against Marina Egbert, who skirts one over the outer corner for strike 1. Strikeout and a single for Long, 1 for 2. Keeping that 500 average at the moment. Inside, Egbert fastball. Outside, inside, she's ahead 0-2. Then Foster, who's looking for a hit, and McGee, who is 0 for 1 with a line out and was hit by a pitch first time up. Long, back up the middle. Lardizabal dives, has it, then not going to have time. Even if it was a clean transfer, Long had the speed. An infield hit is the 5th hit of the day for the Crush, and Long a 2 for 3 day.
That was a terrible throw. Take out your teammate.
So that is a good start to the top of the 7th for the Crush. A batter up and a single. Foster looks at the first pitch low, and there goes Long. The throw by Comstock is just not in time. It was right to where Lardizabel's glove was put out there, just to the, on the right a second from our perspective, her left. But Long slides in safely with a stolen base. 1-0, Foster Swings, drills it towards left field. Montoya's going to let it fall, and Lon will hold it third. Back-to-back singles. Runners at the corners for the Crush. So Emma picks up her first hit of the day. And Foster now, where'd her box score go? There we go. Her 15th hit of the season. Another single. Takes off for second. And Comstock throws under the glove of Rising. Comes Lon on the steal of Foster. And a throwing error. The second error of the day.
Off who? Rice?
Or,
Rice, right?
so,
Or Comstock.
second error of the day for the Wild makes it 5-1. Foster at second. Kayla McGee at the plate. Egbert brings it outside.
Is it 3-0?
3-0. McGee waiting. Takes inner half, strike one. Good fastball from Egbert. Verdugo on deck, then Zapata in the hole for the Crush. And McGee strokes it to right field for a base hit. Foster's going to be pointed home. The throw is going to be cut off. An RBI single for Kayla McGee. 5-2, and McGee's 8th RBI on her 9th single. Textbook up and down single for McGee into right field. 1 for 2 and was hit by a pitch. Verdugo, a single her last time up and reached on a fielder's choice. Puts it to left field. Oh, just foul. It was right near the line. Hard to tell from where we are behind home plate. With the umpire holding up both arms, saying it was foul by inches, not by much. That would have made it probably runners at second and third, the way it was headed towards the left field corner in foul territory. And Verdugo wears it. So she's been on board all 3 times today. Runners at first and second for Zapata. Ground out a flyout has her at 0 for 2. And heaves a rock chunk of clay or two from the circle. And Comstock will try and calm her down. And the circle's been a little better the past couple days. Done a little work on it to smooth it out, and it's not getting as deep of a trench in front of it as it was early last week. Egbert against Zapata. Zapata goes opposite field, but fouls it away. (5-2), 2 on. Zapata represents the tying run. Strike down the middle of the plate. Puts Egbert ahead 0-2. Egbert has now put herself in a save situation. 3-run deficit and runners aboard as well. Swing and a miss. And Egbert gets a strikeout, her first. Double play could end the inning. And that puts something a little more on the mind of Macy Fuller, who likes to hit it left side of the infield, but there's a force out potential at third. Will she change her approach at the plate? Shows bunt, puts it down, it's off the plate and straight back for strike one. Maybe that's her